Hello everybody, and welcome to another Secrets of Strixhaven Draft here on the channel. We're playing some best of 3 today, so getting some sideboarding in, all of that good stuff. Trying to crush the draft. Let's see what we are working with as we dive on in. Our rare, somewhat unplayable. Not my favorite card, that's for sure. It's just really, you don't really want to have cards that only do something if you, have something else to work with them. And copying your instants and sorcerers for 2 mana isn't even always the most efficient thing to do. Not a card I generally recommend drafting. Planar Engineering is okay. You can draft this card. I play it sometimes if I'm playing these multicolor decks. It's just not a card that I try to first pick. It's just more like, oh, I'm playing 5 color. I can play this card. Dromedary, a little bit worse than I thought it would be. Still a good synergy piece for red-white decks, but not the most flexible. Matter Bending Mage, a good blue uncommon. One of the best blue uncommons, but I don't love starting a draft with it, really. I think the best card might just be End of the Hunt. It's just a good kill spell. You might think it doesn't target, a creature, so it's not as good with repartee cards, but it's still just, 2 mana kills their biggest thing, usually, so it's a pretty good way to start a draft, I think. I like it a little bit better than Unsubtle Mockery, though I do like red decks. Red-white is good. I like this End of the Hunt, though. I think it'll be a good pickup for my deck. Black-white's one of my favorite spots to end up. Okay. Well, if you get past Together as one, you're generally supposed to take it, especially early in the draft. It's very, very powerful. Great top-end card. And I think I'm happy having End of the Hunt. Honestly, out of that pack, if I knew I was going to get Together as one, I'd probably want the planar card that can get 4 basic lands. But Together as one's really strong. Pestbrood Sloth, also very strong. It's definitely it's noticeably, it's worse than Together as one, but, if this wasn't in the pack, if it was just, blank rare or something like that, Pestbrood Sloth would be a great pickup, great little entry point into black-green, starting off with just 2 black and green cards that are individually strong. If I had started with the red card, I would still be taking Together as one. It's still a great card. End of the Hunt is also a fine splash card because, the turn you find your splash land, your potion, you go Potioner's Trove on turn 5 into End of the Hunt or something like that. Still pretty good. Scorn Mage is a good card, but Together as one is just messed up. Really strong card. Surprised to see that passed, honestly. So I really would like to play a Together as one deck, but I'm not going to force multicolor because I feel like that can end very badly. I might just take Lecturing Scorn Mage here. I think it's the best card. There's Cuboid Colony for blue-green. There's not really a good card for Together as one. I don't want a third pick Fields of Strife. If it could just be the person doesn't realize Together as one is a good card that's passing to me. Because, yeah, I think the best card here is just Scorn Mage. There's not a good multicolored card for me. Cuboid Colony is fine, but I don't know if I even want to play blue-green base. I guess I could technically be black-green base even, and then Scorn Mage is still a solid card. I mean, none of these cards are great, though, for me. At least not for the Together as one deck. For a black-white deck, some of these cards are pretty good. Here, I'm just going to take Divergent Equation, super good control finisher. And now that I have Divergent Equation and Together as one, End of the Hunt's also pretty good. I don't want to say I'm putting the blinders on, but I would probably just take a dual land over random stuff now. There is Unsubtle Mockery. There's just not a good card for a black-white aggro deck here, though. So let's just take the Divergent Equation. Great control card. And now, you kind of want to make sure you have the inevitability over other control decks. I mean, we are in a great spot. If we're getting 5th pick Snarl Songs. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd taken the red-white land now, but obviously we didn't know how it was going to turn out. It could have just been Together as one they didn't realize, and then they moved into the deck. But the Potioner's Trove would also be great for me. I love a Snarl Song here, though. Just ultimately great cards here. There is Paradox Surveyor, there is Quick Study, there is Black-White Land. I'm just hovering the lands as a default, generally. Paradox Surveyor is very good, though. And I kind of have some blue-green stuff going on. I could just take the Paradox Surveyor. Really does help me get an early 3-drop. I think I'd rather just take the land, though. I don't really know that I'm going to play blue-green base. I often just splash the Snarl Song, splash the Divergent Equation. I could be blue-red base still there, though red doesn't seem that open. Quick Study's fine. They're not as good here. Maybe I just take the Paradox Surveyor. I have seen some blue-green cards. It's just hard to cast in your deck. So I think this is kind of not a trap exactly, but it's kind of hard to use in these sorts of decks. Okay. Flow State, Zamone's Experiment, or land. Flow State, Culling Ritual is also a pretty good sideboard card. I've had some pretty messed up blowouts when I've played this card as a sideboard card. I don't think I like main decking it, though. Flow state's okay. I find that in these decks, I don't have as many like random instants and stuff. I don't necessarily have blue mana early. I think I'm just gonna take the land here pretty happily, honestly. I don't love Zamone's experiment either. I don't think I'm gonna be playing this card. I might just splash the end of the hunt. But yeah, getting blue-green land is great here. And then there's Visionary's Dance. I do like Banishing Betrayal in these decks. Probably better than Visionary's Dance. You just get enough value from your cards that having one of these is pretty good. There is a late Bogwater Lumerette, though I don't really ever think I'm casting this early. I'm just going to be playing a multicolored control deck at this point. I've got 4 good cards for it. I've got some lands. Let's just take the Banishing Betrayal, build a blue control deck. Now I'm going to jam Titan's Grave. You might be wondering why I'm not taking the Unsubtle Mockery or the Muse Seeker. Muse Seeker is not my favorite because you play it early and then you kind of have to like have it stick around. You can't like block with it. It doesn't help your game plan really. Mockery, you don't really find yourself short on removal because we're playing so many colors, we can just splash tons of removal spells. But getting the lands is super key here to help me cast my spells, help me get my Together as Ones going. Let's take a Visionary's Dance now. I don't think I'm going to play it though. Chase Inspiration might honestly be more likely to make the deck. I think I'll just take the Dance though. It works well like finding my tools sometimes. Like two mana play I can make. Let's take the Lorecaster now. Buying back Together as One can be quite effective. Sideboard card, why not? Landscape Painter, sometimes you want it, I guess. Okay, we aren't going to play that. Okay, pretty good start to the pack. Ooh. Really strong card here. Color Storm Stallion. We don't have a single real red card we care about that much, though. Let's just cut the cards that we're hoping not to play. So we're mostly just like a blue deck. This card could be a card we even main deck if we care about 2-drops enough. Hydro Channeler's fine. I mean, Color Storm Stallion's a really strong card. I think it's worth taking here. Even if it's off the splash, I think we could make it work. I don't love Shared Roots here. I don't love Infirmary Healer here. Seize the Spoils is fine. Blue-red could be a fine base color pair. And Stallion's just a very strong card. Okay, well, if we're going to get 2 Stallions, then, I mean, even better. And we did wheel the deal 4 thing, so red could be open here. 2 Stallions, Snarl Song Together as One. We got Visionary's Dance coming around. We're going to probably splash black for this and getting the colors for Together as One and Snarl Song going, so I'm really liking this deck now. This pack is interesting. Nothing I really care about here. I don't need heated arguments. Again, removal is not really an issue with these decks generally. Though I guess I don't really have tons of removal now. It is a good card with Color Storm Stallion as well. Like, I guess I could just be a blue-red deck that then splashes some stuff. I don't really think I need the Emil. Emil is fine. Just feels like it always dies without doing anything. Let's just a heated argument. We're playing blue-red, I guess, right now. Tome Blast, good early interaction. Like, our deck is currently built to be a late-game control deck, playing some blue-red early game cards. Like, blue-red is a really good base for this color combo, but I did start with, like, some black cards and a Snarl Song, so I don't think I went full in on blue-red that early. I mean, I do wish I had the red-white land right now, but I don't really think it matters right now as well. Yeah, let's just take Tome Blast. Pretty easy pickup here. I love Great Hall of the Biblioplex here, though. Helps me splash Snarl Song, helps me with Together as One colors, helps me splash End of the Hunt. I would love a blue-red dual land, but I think this card's just very, very strong. And it also is like, once I already have blue and red, it can like tap for white to get this extra converge up. Super good card. I would take the blue-red land maybe second here over Hydro Channeler. Actually, I would take the Mage. The Mage is really good, and then I'd take the land. Sometimes I think I take the lands too highly. Mozio. Mozio is very strong. It's just not really great in this. It gets really good with Snarl Song and Together as One, because you bring something back after you cast those. I could just take Terramorphic Expanse. I love this in these sorts of decks. I also really like Seize the Spoils. Mozio is just not really a great splash target, because it's kind of a low... Like, it's the card you want to play on turn 3, really. Seize the Spoils, fine. I'm just going to take the land. Land is really helpful in these decks. Now I get the red-white land. There's so many Lewins going around, but I don't really need these cards. Get a Fields of Strife. Garrison Excavator works with Tome Blast. Heated Argument. Lorecaster. Equation. I guess I'll take it. I don't think I really want it, though. Now there's Hydro Channeler. Hydro Channeler can be a good 2-drop for these decks. Helps you cast your expensive stuff, helps you splash. I don't really like the paint. I don't love the Paint Mage. It's just not a really good defensive creature. Sure, I guess I'll take Royal Treatment over Fractal Anomaly in the Embermare. I don't think I want it, though. Sure, I'll just take Apprentice now. There's no cards really for me here. Luwin still in the pack is insane. Sure, I'll take Zombify, but yeah, my deck is looking really good right now. Currently, I'm planning on playing like Fields of Strife and Paradox Gardens in my blue-red deck to help me cast these cards for extra colors. Maybe I'll splash End of the Hunt with a Swamp and something like that. Definitely splashing green for this. So I could see playing 1 Swamp, 1 Forest, playing Titan's Grave to double up my sources of both of those. Pack 3. Well, we get a Exhibition Tidecaller. Very, very good win condition for these sorts of decks. Currently, I feel like my lands are pretty good. My cards are pretty good. Vibrant Outburst would be good for my deck too, but Tidecaller is just too good to pass up. Just a late game win condition. Now I get a Wisdom of Ages, another late game win condition. I would love Tablet of Discovery in this deck. This pack is just juiced for me. Burst Lightning is great. Tablet's great. Matter Bending Mage is great, but I just want to have Wisdom of Ages so I can go over the top of everybody. And I feel pretty good about it. Stress Dream is perfect. I mean, this pack is going incredibly well so far. Let's just see what we can cut here. I mean, we're just cutting like our kind of derpy cards, the ones that aren't very good. Stress Dream is just so good. Such a huge pickup here. Every good instant in sorcery goes such a long way here. I don't really want to play Heated Argument. I'm actually okay with the first Banishing Betrayal. Like, I'm glad I have this. My mana is looking pretty good. This Terramorphic Expanse goes a long way. I would love a Potioner's Trove here. Potioner's Trove would be amazing. I mean, the fact that the only time we saw a Potioner's Trove was in the same pack as like a Snarl Song or something was like kind of annoying. Visionary's Dance is fine as an early thing to do. Fills the graveyard for our Wisdom of Ages. Maybe I do play the Lorecaster. Garrison Excavator maybe is okay. Not the best card, though. Do I want Resonating Loot? My instants and sorcery count, 4 and 6, pretty high. Maybe we can make it work. I mean, I think it's better than taking the Orisa. Tackle Artist is sometimes fine. Paradox Gardens would be fine. Help me splash this Snarl Song. I think the loot could be good here, though. Do we have any cards in the sideboard it's good with? Landscape Painter it's pretty good with, because you can cast the 5-mana draw. Let's just try the loot here, see if we can get anything to work. Okay, we'll take the Divergent Equation now. I mean, this deck is going to do some seriously powerful things. Let's add in the Landscape Painter. That's a card that gives me another sorcery I can play with the loot. Yeah, I'll take the Divergent Equation. Love getting an Impractical Joke. Cheap interactive spell is just what the doctor ordered for this deck. How many rares do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rares that are all like on 7 rares, like all on strategy rares too. Archaeomancer, we don't need that. Let's just take the Archaic Agony. I also wouldn't mind a blue-green land, but I think we just want this card. It's such a good payoff for what we're doing. We don't want Form of Amity, I don't think. Expression Tide Card. We'll just put him in the cheap cards pile. Really, it should go in the win cards pile, though. Rancorous Archaic. We don't care about that. We don't care about this. Page isn't the best. I guess we'll just take it, though. I don't think we're playing any of these cards, though. Grapple with Death. Sure, I'll take it over Hop to it. My curve is like all cheap cards and then all expensive cards. There's like nothing in the middle. We have some really good X spells with the loot as well. Oh my gosh, we got Tablet of Discovery back. This card's amazing in our deck. Not only do we have some cheap things we can flip off it, like Tome Blast and Practical Joke, play them immediately, but it also like ramps all of our huge things. That's huge. What a great pickup. I think I'd rather take Muse's Encouragement over Tackle Artist, considering my deck's composition. Tackle Artist is okay, though. I don't really want Procrastinate. I'll just take Tackle Artist over it. Like, I could see siding in Tackle Artists. Like, I don't really want, like, with two Stallions as well. I might play 18 lands in this deck, too. Do I want Form of Amity? No. I don't think so. How do I get 5 colors? Do I have any white tapping lands? Yes, I do. I have the Biblioplex and Field of Strife that can get white mana. I could also just play this as another white source and play an 18th land. I think I want to play 18 lands in this deck because I have so many things to do with my mana. So I have... This is a white-black thing to cast my, like, 1 black spell and also tap for white sometimes. This is, like, for my black and green cards. Let's just add a red source. This is 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. That's not enough. 5, 6, 7, 8 red sources. 1 swamp, 1 forest. Maybe I just don't even splash the black. I don't think I need the end of the hunt, really. My creature count is at 6. But I have some other things that are creatures. I don't really need the Muse's Encouragement. Yeah, the black-white land doesn't seem that appealing to me. Neither does the black-green land, honestly. Helps me cast 2 cards. I guess that's kind of enough. This is just for color purposes. 5, 6, 11, 12. So I have 6, 7, 8 red sources. I kind of need more, I feel like. 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. I kind of need more for that as well. I have a couple things that let me cast, like, 5 color versions of these things, like 3 cards for each of them. This card can maybe help. 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I kind of want to play an 18th land. I think it should be an island because I have these blue early drops and also, like, this is triple blue. So this is kind of a late game card. So maybe it should be a mountain, but triple blue is kind of hard. I don't really want to play random creatures if I can help it. Do I play 19 lands in this deck? That seems a bit excessive. Just to get an extra mountain in here. Playing Page, Loose Leaf to ramp up. Could be okay. Lorecaster. I have so much late game. This is also kind of an early thing to do. I play this. What would I cut for 19th land? Probably Muse's Encouragement. I really don't love some of these cards. I'm kind of all in on the late game, though. Yeah, let's just play it like this. We'll make the loot the featured artwork card. Yeah. And then we'll see what we shall see. Honestly, getting my Archaic Agony this enabled, I don't really care about Muse's Encouragement that much. I can always make sideboard changes later. I guess I have this card I could play as a black-green card as well. That might be better than some random Muse's Encouragement. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Okay. I think this is better. Do I want... I would have loved a Potioner's Trove. I have so much late game. I like can't lose if I go to the late game. 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 lands. I might play a 19th land. Play this as a 19th land. cut like Hydro Channeler or something. Hydro Channeler's good in this deck though. Cut. What would I cut? I mean, I have so many colored sources. That just seems bad. I don't think I need that. I do only have 2 white sources, 3 white sources for my spells. But that's fine. 4 colors is still fine. I wish I had taken some treasure makers. I didn't see that many. I only saw 1 Seize the Spoils, I think, and it was like pack 1 or something. Anyway, as we're getting ready for round 1, I'd like to shout out the NicolaiBolas Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you enjoy my videos, you'd like to support my channel and my work, Patreon's a place to go, and you gain access to cool bonus content like my card by card tier list and format thoughts document. Special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It makes a tremendous difference. Okay, round 1. Play first. Keep this. Play this tapped, because if I do draw my Impractical Joke, maybe I'd want to play it. Now play Paradox Gardens tapped. Bogwater Lumaret, sure. Play my Swamp, and then I'm going to play Tablet of Discovery. I have 2 really good mills here. Tome Blast or the other card. That's fine to mill. I want to be able to play my Archaic's Agony next turn for black, white, blue, red. So I can use full 5 colors. White, red, blue, black. Yeah, so. Actually, I could just wait on that. No, killing this guy seems pretty good here. Actually, I do kind of want to wait. This is an instant, right? Yeah, I'll use that at instant speed. I should have played my Terramorphic Expanse then. Changing your plan halfway through your turn is not really a good strategy. It's not going to matter here, though. I will take the... Do I want loot? I mean, loot is pretty sweet. Divergent Equation is almost certainly good enough to win here, though. Let's just take the equation. If I take loot, I could go this thing. Yeah, okay, we're fine. So, my turn. Here we go. White. Green. Black, blue, red. Archaic's Agony. This guy. So then we exile the top 3. So this way, if we exile 2 lands, we can get both of them out. We'll play this land then. Because this way we can search up something. We have 2 blue, maybe we get a red land. No, we already have plenty of red. Sure. So we don't need green. Let's just get a blue. Play this guy. Play land. Play this. Mill myself for 3 cards. And I milled myself because I'm going to use the Divergent Equation next turn, I think. And I played it here because normally you want to play it when you're going to mill them for 10, but here they have 2 big threats to deal with now. And I milled myself because if I mill an instant or sorcery, I can get it back, but I milled land and a creature. But I can use my equation to get back a bunch of stuff. Sure. Sure. That would be a good card, but I don't think it's going to matter here. That was a really good draw, honestly. Just kill this. I'll mill them for 10, why not? Learn more about their deck. Exile land and deal 2 to them. Why not? Kill them for 3 more. They have a black in their deck. That's good to know about. That's the sort of thing that could defeat me. I attacked them with my 0-2. I guess I was sending a message. Sure, we don't want to lose to Mind Roots, so might as well just not play our land here. Sure, Scathing Shadelock does nothing here. Kill them for 10. But now we get to see what's in their deck, so we get to know like their entire deck pretty much. So what are their scare cards? Lumerette early. They have 1 grapple, knockout blow, 2 Lumerettes. Black is terrifying. Emeritus of Woe. Their deck is sick. Oh my gosh. Well, that's scary. What do we have we can use to deal with that? Shucks. Are they going to side out their early removal spells? Probably not, because they know I have some really key creatures. This could be bad. I don't really care about random big guys. They have plenty of kill spells. I think I just have a good configuration, honestly. I like having this grapple with death as an extra kill spell. They don't have flyers, so I don't want to side that in. Do I have any really bad cards I'd rather have a land than? Landscape Painter doesn't seem great. Banishing Betrayal seems fine, honestly. I probably do win the late game regardless, so I probably don't need this Divergent equation. Like I could play a land over that, maybe. I think I'll just run it. 18 lands plus a couple mana sources is probably fine. Their deck is really good, though. I really like their... I might like their deck better than I like my deck, which is kind of crazy, because my deck has a lot of good cards in it. It's just their deck has a cohesive game plan. They can play Lumerette. Like, I kind of need some early interaction here in my opener to try to disrupt them. The black is the really scary card, though. My gosh. I'm going to keep this and hope to draw a mountain. You have to take some risks sometimes. They're on a mull to 5. If I'd known they were mulling to 5, would I still have kept this? Probably. Like, if I draw a mountain, my hand just pops off, I think. This is where only having 8 red sources can be a bit of a problem. I'm glad I have, like, End of the Hunt and stuff. Scared Roots, sure. They're just trying to do something powerful right off the bat. Let's just play my 2-drop, because I might not have a red man anyway to play one of my 3-drops later. Do they have the Archmage or something? Pest Mascot with nothing to support it. That's okay. This is where I really need to draw a mountain. I had 8 red sources in my deck. Oh no. This could go badly. This could go bad. Come on, mountain. No. Oh no. Oh no. We've drawn super badly. This could be the game we lose. They mulled a 5 and they just beat us badly. Oh my gosh, they're gonna win. Oh no. We were banking so much on this mountain. And now we're gonna lose so badly. Oh no. They do hit like a truck. Yeah, this is bad. Mountain. Swamp. We're so dead. Oh, we're so dead. Yeah, Stallion's not saving me, is it? None of these cards are going to save me. Gosh darn it. We're going to lose the game where they mulled to 5. Oh my gosh. They also didn't do anything the first 2 turns of the game. Having only 8 red sources really scuppered me. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this wouldn't have even helped. Okay, I'm cutting down one of my late game cards to just add an extra mountain. I'm going up to 19 lands. because I just really desperately need my colors. Okay, we can keep this. I don't hate it. Probably better than my last hand was. I don't have any answer to the Bogwater Lumerette, sadly. They always are going to have that pretty much on turn 2. Let's see if we can find something. Nope. Okay. They have the Pest Mascot. Yes, they do. Because they don't have a black. We're at least able to provide a little bit of our own pressure from the color form Stallion. I wonder if they have black this turn. Sure. They have the kill spell. That's fine. No blocks. There's nothing that can convince me not to kill the Pest Mascot here. Gosh, we're gonna lose from flooding out now, sadly. Cutting our divergent equation is not gonna work out. Okay, luckily we saved our deal 6 here. If they have royal treatment, it's really bad for us, though. That's a huge draw. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exile a land. So the reason we did it like this is because we can then go 5-drop plus end of the hunt this coming turn. Pest Mascot, sure. That's kind of scary. No, we didn't get to draw the cards off. That's a bummer. Gosh, man, we never know what cards we would have drawn instead. But I'm not liking the fact that I don't have my extra divergent equation in here. This becoming a creature is gonna be pretty relevant though. I have some really seriously good draws. Oh no. Oh no. What are they gonna get back with it? Okay. I could just definitely lose this game so easily here. I have all the colors in the world. I got. Turn this into a creature. Trade. Keep my life total as high as I can. What a travesty. What an absolute nightmare. I get to surveil. I have some answers. They have a black. This is so bad. That's a good draw. I'm gonna kill the old growth educator. I know it's tough. Okay. So they might not have anything either. How much to draw naturally? Always never works out, sadly, but I have some really good expensive cards to draw that I didn't want to cut off because if I do this plus 5 mana, I can only cast a 3-drop. I don't have that many good 3-drops. Okay, do I die here? So they're threatening lethal next turn. So I have to draw something good here. That will not do it, sadly. It would have done it last turn. That will do it, though. What a rip. So I can go get back Grapple with Death or Stress Dream. Stress Dream would be better. Do I have the mana for it? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10 mana. So I can get back Grapple with Death. That's probably going to be the only thing I can get back. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get back Grapple with Death. What a rip on the last possible turn. They might have their own Grapple with Death here. Okay, sadly I did not draw anything useful. Keep playing my lands out. I will surveil when I can. Sure. Terrifying, because now any removal spell they have really gets me. Okay. Knockout maneuver is not great. Hate to see it. Don't want that. What could I draw? 4, 5. I have 6 mana left after I do this, so I think it's worth doing. Right, I have 6 mana. 6, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. That seems pretty great. White mana. Black. Blue. No, I can't get black with this. I have to get green with this so I can actually cast the spell. The fact that I have all 5 colors, but I couldn't do it for 5 colors there is a bummer. Like, surveilling there was not good. Okay, keep playing my lands. Sure. This game has been insane. Yeah, I think I'd like that. It's just a spell. Yep. There we go. I'm definitely chump blocking here. I'm just like so far ahead if I untap with 8 life. Yeah. Sure, so I can not mill them out this turn. I'll mill them out next turn. I only have 1 black mana, don't I? So I have 5, 6, 10, 11, 12 mana. So I want to cast this. them for 3. I don't really need that card. Let's just check my deck size. I have 9 cards left. Yeah, I don't need to draw that. So I'm doing this for 4 colors again. What an insane game. Oh my gosh. What a crazy one. Wow. Man. I can't believe that one. Holy heck. That one was back and forth. Yeah, just so much mill. Losing that game too was really demoralizing. Is 8 red sources enough? I mean, so many of my cards are red, especially my early kill spells. I have 6, 7, 8, 9 blue, but this also helps me cast Hydra Channeler, which can filter for red. And then we have 5, 6, 7, 8 red, kind of, but we can't even cast loot with some of that red mana. My mana is definitely sketchy. My mana is not the best. But I guess we'll just keep going with what we have for now. That game was weird because I feel like we were probably really favored, because if we ever draw our 7 mana spell or even our X spell, even though we sided one of them out, we're probably in pretty good shape. Loot would have been a horrifically bad draw. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have even taken the loot. I would have taken Potioner's Trove over loot for this deck 100%. But our deck is pretty sweet. Okie doke. We will play first. We can keep this. Honestly, being able to cast Grapple with Death is pretty huge here. Like, we don't need the blue mana just yet. But we have Tome Blast into Grapple with Death and then Zealous Lorecaster to get it back. It's going to buy us a lot of time. Man, this hand is pretty sweet. Not going to lie. For a deck that's got 9 blue sources in it, we're kind of cruising here. Okay, they discard that. That's good to know about. I'm just going to keep being patient here. We're going to play this, and we're going to Grapple with Death this guy. Next turn, we can Tablet of Discovery into End of the Hunt. Tome Blast. Tome Blast, probably better. Let's see if we hit a land here. If not, we can still do some serious. We can do some seriously good work here. I hate everything. Oh my gosh, that would have been such a good card. No. Oh well. Red for that to zap this guy. Then make them get rid of their lead interceptor. Snarl Song is out of commission now, sadly. It's in the graveyard though, so we can get it back later. Let's just play this guy. Get back Snarl Song. That seems like the best move here. And then we're going to go Tidecaller, Snarl Song probably. We have black, green. Yeah, we have a lot of colors. Tidecaller. Let's just hope the auto tapper works here. Mill them for 10. They probably have some graveyard synergies, but this puts a lot of pressure on them. Oh my gosh. They have to kill the Tidecaller now. Wow, they don't kill the Tidecaller. They must have another kill spell for the Tidecaller. Milling them for 10 really didn't work out here. Unless, of course, they just, like, have decided that Tidecaller doesn't need to die. Which, obviously, they know it has to die. We're going to get our swamp here so we can start surveilling. Milling over these two is so bad. Oh my gosh. Stop on their first main. ditch? We don't want to ditch any instants and sorceries. Let's just get to the top Lorecaster. Get our swamp. We don't have triple blue right now. I still think we want the swamp, though, so we can start surveilling. Okay. We are applying some pressure here. They're going to flash back their card. This is the downside of Tidecaller. Bummer. I would love to draw my all is one here at some point. Oh my gosh, we have to keep that, but it's so brutal. Oh, we can cast it. We have the channeler, duh. What mana do we want to keep up? Oh, we want to play End the Hunt after. This works out so well. The Hydro Channeler is huge. Gotta be said, I'm feeling pretty good about things here. Sure, pursue the pass. They're not going to make 2 3/3s, which is a little surprising. And they scoop it up. I think we definitely want all of our late game cards against them. Glorious Decay as a sideboard card could be okay, honestly. They have some pretty good graveyard stuff. Yeah, let's bring in the Glorious Decay from the sideboard. As a splash, it's such a weird splash, but we have some pretty good fixing. What seems bad in this matchup? Maybe like Archaic's Agony could go, or... the loot could go. Tidecaller might not even be necessary in this matchup. It was pretty bad there, milling them for 10. I don't really like it against the Tome Blasts. I feel like I have enough inevitability from other cards in this matchup. Other matchups, obviously, it's nice to have, for sure, but like when you mill them for 10 and you hit their card that makes 2 3/3s, you're like, oh my gosh. It's like a real liability. This hand is glorious. Okay, there goes my End of the Hunt on them. Play. Got a swamp. Hitting land drops is just what I want to be doing in this deck. They could have Tome Blast. I really don't want to risk a Tome Blast over 1 life point. Yep. Especially because I just have so many expensive cards to cast. Play this. Play End of the Hunt. I will attack them. They could have Johnny's Response now. Next turn I'm going to Stress Stream. Sure, we're gonna land. Nice. Sure. Sorry, I was messing with some stuff on my stream side because I'm streaming this live, in case I forgot to mention that. And I didn't want to accidentally mess something up. Here I think we'll just Divergent Equation for 2. You don't need to win by infinite amounts. We have plenty of inevitability in our deck. Getting back a Stress Stream and something else, spending our mana. Gonna be pretty good. Or we have so much inevitability in this deck. We have so much extra mana generation. Take a Tome Blast. We don't want to animate this because we need it for green mana to cast this. I suspect they're just sitting on a pile of removal. So if they have nothing to cast, we kind of just want to sit here for a while. Kirill, sure. Sure, we'll make them exile Kirill. And then we'll let them use their kill spell. We're fine with that. Buy back Stress Stream. Next turn we can go Stallion into Stress Stream maybe. Or 9, yeah, we have no 4, 8. We have 8 mana, so we're almost at that point. Oh yeah, we have 8 mana, that's enough. Okay. Sure. Play this. Play this on your guy. Take another horse. And they've seen enough. That was a really good matchup for us. That was a good matchup. The black-green deck that we played against round 1 was kind of nonsense, bonkers, crazy good. That deck was just like a solid red-white deck, and they just had a bunch of kill spells, and it didn't really matter. I kind of want to add a land anyway. But I have these two as land sources, too, so it's kind of like I'm playing 20 mana sources in my deck. And flooding out was a real concern that we kind of witnessed. We got, I mean, it felt lucky to win that one game. It could have been that we were favored just because the top deck war favors us because we have so many crazy good draws and we had a surveil land going. But regardless. Okay, the final round. We win the die roll again. That's great. We have an amazing opening hand. I've been feeling really in the zone. I feel like our deck is fantastic. We're really locked in. I think siding this card out worked out pretty well. I was pretty happy to have, like, just like the graveyard interaction spell. We'll play this guy for turn 2. Playing against white decks. If it's a white-black deck, I kind of like our odds. If we play a white-red deck, I like our odds. Because this Tome Blast is so good early. This can go get a swamp. I think Swamp is a fine get with this. We have tons of red mana, that's for sure. I could have also gotten a forest so that I could start surveilling at some point. Sorry about knocking that. I hope they don't have a way to save this thing, but if they do, it's not the end of the world. They'll just hit me for some damage. Interjection. Well, at least I'm not taking a ton from that. Not the greatest, though. Okay. They might just kill my Hydro Channeler in response here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, we can't cast it here, but we have green, blue, white, red, black, so we can get it back later. Yep, I'm glad that they used their kill spell that way. I was trying to bait them into doing that, honestly. I can block Quillblade Laureate here. I have all my colors. And I don't need the mana. Oh, you know what would be great to draw is my 6-mana Converge card that like maybe build this entire deck in the first place. I just realized I haven't drawn it yet. Rapier Witch, sure. I'm just gonna get this back. It's gonna buy me so much time. It's kind of my key card here. I can't do anything else next turn. Making 2 5/5s, gaining 5 life is so good against black-white. It's almost like single-handedly can win you the game. Obviously, I'd love to get more value with this. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I have to do what I have to do. Sure. Play Island. I think it knows to cast for all 5 colors. Okay. I'm gonna kill their Double Striker. That card's way scarier to me. And always remember, you can just start attacking. You can just start attacking. Okay, so we won game 1. That's huge. On the draw. That's where it gets tricky. We don't want any of those random things. We don't want Page. Do I want to side out a card for a land? Tidecaller is still a pretty good win con against them. Kind of forces them to kill it too. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just run it. We're running it. Ugh. Come on, deck. You can do this. It's trophy time. You are forged in the fiery crucible. Oh, what an opening hand. The Tome Blast, maybe my best card. The Great Hall, great card. Divergent Equation. Oh, baby! Snarl Song is here. Oh, this is hype. Yep, that does not go well for me. I hate seeing that. Sad day. I cannot kill this. I was liking this hand a lot better about 10 seconds ago. 1/3 is my bane. At least they're only hitting me for 1. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're gonna lose. Our removal lines up so badly. Oh, this is horrific. I was so cocky. I was so arrogant. I was so confident. Oh my gosh. Why? They couldn't just play a 2 toughness creature here. They had to play a couple of 3 toughness guys. They're gonna like look at my hand here and just end the game. Yeah, that's real bad. They get to see the good news. I would love to draw my bounce spell or any number of spells. My hand is somewhat redundant, but just gonna do nothing here. Hope for the best. Cannot cast that. My deck is really bad in some games. When it just loses to itself, it looks so awkward. Horrific. It's going to take 6 again. Gosh, if they played a 2 toughness creature, this game looks so different. Obviously, this card's great, this card's great, this card's great. They've just played good cards. But not being able to cast... I'm not going to cast a single spell this entire game. Yep. Yep. That's game. I mean, there's no literal reason to concede, but, like, I have no outs. Yeah, okay. I literally didn't cast a spell that entire game. And I kept my opening hand, because my opening hand looked like it would be pretty decent in a matchup. Huh. So, we didn't see any kill spells there. I wonder if Tackle Artist would be good here. We have yet to draw this card. Is Page worthwhile? I'm going to cut Divergent Equation for another earlier play. Maybe Page. I really don't want to cut Divergent Equation, though. Drawing that and Wisdom of Ages just seems so clunky, though. I'm just going to put Tackle Artist into the deck. They might just cut all their removal because they don't think I have any creatures or something. Which I really don't. Play first. Well, this is going to be the test of Resonating Loot. Can Resonating Loot win me a game? They're on a mulligan. I'm on the play, so I get to get the loot down. Definitely a hand I'd rather have Divergent Equation in my deck. Going to go get a swamp maybe with this. There's the skipper. There he is. Oh my gosh. Oh, we can just cast this. That's huge. What a rip. This is the hand where you're playing the white-black deck and you're like, wow, my opponent's just playing the all-basic land. No skill. All luck. I mean, if they don't have Render Silent for literal next turn, we are cooking. Oh, we are so cooking. Come on, just let me cast together as a single time. Do they have Requisition, whatever it's called? That would also be bad for me. I forget. I think that was the other opponent that had that, maybe. No, they have Render Speechless. I'm so sad. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's still, like, I'm still in okay shape, but, like, now this card does a whole lot less. I'm gonna get rid of this. Well, we're in trouble now. I can't believe it. How does my opponent always have, like, the nuts? The one time I get to do my loot things, it's going to be completely useless. I'm going to lose really badly. Oh my gosh. That's so annoying. I guess this is the downside of your loot games, is you get loot and then your one good card with it gets taken away. They kept a card on top. If I draw my Tackle Artist, I might actually cry. No attacks. I will take the trade if they offer it, though. They know I don't have anything good in hand. Wisdom of Age. So I have... How many good draws do I have? My second Divergent Equation that I didn't side out. Wisdom of Ages. Landscape Artist is a fine draw. Any kill spell is a fine draw. Here's hoping they have kill spells in hand. They just have unlimited Imperious Ink Mages. Huh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Wow. I actually drew the Tackle Artist when Divergent Equation would have won me the game. Oh no. I mean, obviously Divergent Equation would be insane here. I was mostly thinking about not having loots in play or just like early turns or things like that. And I made that choice. Gosh. They don't really have any kill spells left, probably. How many Render Speechlesses do they have? Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. I should have decided out the mascot guy again. If I draw him again, I'm going to be so sad. We're cooking. Oh, we're cooking. Okay, here we go. Kill. And this guy's going to grow to be a giant, too. Kill this. Oh, man. This is rough. Oh, no. They definitely don't want to cast this. If they cast Secret Rendezvous in this board state, I don't know what they're doing. But, my gosh. I'm chump blocking with my Exhibition Tidecaller, that's for sure, if I get the chance to. Oh, no. Wow, Stress Dream, I had some hope for a second, and then I lost it immediately. Yep. This game is so intense. I have so many good draws, but I have so many bad draws too. Hydro Channeler is actually an okay draw. Gosh, this game would have been so over if I had just done this thing proper way and like had confidence in my deck to draw well. I mean, this guy could still be okay. Like, I could still be fine here. No, not another lead interceptor. You're kidding me. So I go to 5. Big draw here. That's actually pretty good here. I can bounce Joined Researchers and Surveil. This card has been useless. Literally useless. It's so intense, though, because, like, I have some really good draws here. The fact that I lost my Together as One, the one game I was going to get to cast it, is super bad. And then I drew Tackle Artist in the scenario. Also bad. They've got to have some land in hand, like some number. Sure, I don't care about that card. I have all my colors anyway. Mountain, forest, island, swamp. And they'd rather have it as an attacker anyway. Okay. There's a draw. Play that. Ah, it's so intense. I can't believe I drew the Tackle Artist. I could have just drawn my other Divergent Equation or any number of cards. Okay, they have this Joined Researchers. They might get more and more tempted to cast the Joined Researchers card because they might feel like they're behind here. Like maybe they think this island is something or... Yep, that's great for me. Yep, okay, there's a Zealous Lorecaster. So I just need to survive. I'm on Operation Live one more turn and I probably win. Oh my gosh, it's so intense. I mean, this Shattered Acolyte's got to be going after the Resonating Loot. Pass to end step. Let's go for the bounce spell on this. Definitely don't want that. This guy is kind of huge. He is big. It's just maybe I should have sided something else out for him. Oh my gosh. They're taking care of the loot. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. I think we all know we're taking together as one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't cast it yet. Bummer. Don't really want to use this to kill a 1, 2. And I tap land and pass. If they have another Render Speechless, it would be pretty bad for me here. How many copies do they have in their deck? That's the question. I just need to survive one more turn. There are some cards that could kill me here, which is scary. Maybe I'm just supposed to cast End of the Hunt there. Okay, Joint Researchers. Probably not the start of me losing the game. But I'm just so stressed. Okay. White. Okay. Black, blue, green, red. Cancel. Red. White. Target player draws X cards. 5 to any target. Take out the Elite Interceptor. Because it targets twice, it's going to resolve even if they have some sort of hexproof trick. Okay, huge. Okay, keep doing this. Play the Biblioplex Hall. Attack for 15. My gosh. I'm feeling like I'm going to win this game now, but I don't want to get cocky. Like, did they just draw nothing with their Secret Rendezvous? Oh my gosh. We played some crazy games. Yes! Oh my gosh, we got the trophy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Oh man, I thought we were going to lose so badly. Oh man, this deck was jank. in some ways and insane in other ways. Like, the difference between our good cards and our bad cards was insane. So many of our cards did literal nothing. Like, this loot was such a blank for us. Like, we could always just cast our spells anyway, or it died, or whatever. Together as one, we cast the one time Snarl Song, honestly so good. Like, we just have so many weird little cards that, like, aren't very good. Our mana's kind of trash. We're playing Grapple with Death off of, like, one forest, one swamp. Oh, this Divergent Equation, citing it out multiple times only to get, like, max punished and just be praying to draw a Divergent Equation. I probably should have learned the lesson the first time. Like, but what else am I going to sideboard out? Probably the Tidecaller. I used to chump block that one game. Oh my gosh. Yes! The Secret Rendezvous helped us. I mean, honestly, if they had nothing in hand, we were going to eventually draw the good cards, but, like, well, we got the trophy. Pretty satisfying stuff. If you made it to the end of this video, in the comments section down below, leave hashtag one loot, because the final game we played both loot and together as one for the first and only times, and loot did nothing and together as one barely saved us at the end. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Kind of crazy deck, but so many powerful cards able to get the job done. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, some of the losses we had, we just did literal nothing. I think we lost a couple games where we didn't cast any spells. Like, 2 of our 3 losses. I mean, I think we only lost twice. I think we kind of obliterated the second round. But yeah, 2 of our losses, we just didn't cast a single spell. So, or maybe one spell. It was crazy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you next time.